Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. We are trying out a bunch of new products. This is the one that I'm most excited about though. It's the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Wrinkle Cream with SPF 15. This is a daily retinol facial moisturizer with multivitamins, right? This is the one that I'm most excited about. We're going to be trying out a lot of new Milani products as well. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you went to the store in December and November, that there were so many palettes that had Pastels, Urban Decay, a bunch of different names, and now Milani. So I'm trying out their pastel collection, and I'm also trying out some other things from them, like their mascara, eyeliners, their eyeshadow primer potions. We're trying out a bunch of new stuff today. So I hope you guys stay tuned for the whole video. I will be checking in at the end of the day to let you guys know whether this anti-aging, anti-wrinkle cream by Neutrogena, which I always love Neutrogena, actually messes up your foundation, messes up your makeup, because it says here that you can wear it under makeup. Take that back. It actually doesn't say you can wear it under makeup, but that's when I wear my sunscreen. I wear my sunscreen under my makeup. Now, certain sunscreens will mess with your foundation. If they're too thick, your foundation will just slide off your face. And we don't want that. We want something that's lightweight, that protects our skin from sun damage. And this is why I'm testing this out for you guys today. This is the one I'm most excited about. It's very different, comes in like this type of tin. So we're also trying out, like I said, Milani products. We are also doing interesting rose petal lip products. Trying out a bunch of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's go ahead and just roll on over to that video of me testing out a bunch of new products right now. So we're gonna go in with this stick. It's called Tula Skincare Glow and Get It Cooling and Brightening Eye Balm, right? We're gonna go in and use this. I'm gonna take some on my finger right here and see if it brightens the eye like it says. I don't feel a cooling effect, but it does brighten. I will say that. It does brighten because it has like almost like an iridescent, almost like what a sunscreen does, where it reflects the light a little bit, kind of like that. Honestly, I think it looks great under the eyes, but I don't feel any cooling property. And it does say here, glow and get it, cooling and brightening eye balm. I think it looks great. Let's get back on subject. I've been so excited to try this. This is Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Aging Cream. Anti-Aging Cream with a sunscreen, SPF 15. This is a daily retinol facial moisturizer with multivitamins. Clinically proven to reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, reduces the look of discoloration. That is a big one for me because I have a lot of like these brown spots all over my skin. Maybe they're not as vivid on camera because I'm in front of all my studio lights, but you can see them, right? Like you can see them. I can see them. That's a zit. Right? Especially like under my eye area. So excited. I have always been a huge fan of Neutrogena. Their sunscreens. I love their sunscreen. Them and Supergoof. Amazing. So one thing to look for, which this one does not have it, is when you're looking at a sunscreen, you want to have the SPF, the amount, and then you want to have a plus, or plus. I think we can only go up to 4 pluses. Depending on how many pluses you have on the sunscreen that you're purchasing, means the strength, the quality is top notch. And this is a great example. So this is a sunscreen as well, right? This says Clean Skin Mineral SPF Sunscreen by Clean Skincare, right? But you see where it says PA+++, UVB+. This is an excellent quality sunscreen because of that. Now, do they all perform the same? No, that's why I test out so many different sunscreens, because if you want your skin to look good, then you need to wear sunscreen every day, because as you get older, you lose collagen, your skin becomes loose. The number one way to make it look worse is to not wear sunscreen, because the sun will damage your skin more, make it more wrinkly, more saggy, more discolored. Anyways, let's go ahead and open this up. You just pop it right there. You guys can see, you pop it right there and it opens up. Now, this is like a like tin. You could hear it. And let's see how it performs with makeup on top. It doesn't even smell like a sunscreen. You know how a lot of times sunscreens are really like, ooh. Retinoids or retinols, both, actually kind of thin the skin a little bit. They thin it, and they can even exfoliate it, right? They thin it to where it makes all those wrinkles a little bit more smoother. They also help with acne a lot of times. But you always have to wear sunscreens with them. Because think about it. Your skin becomes thinner, right? Which means it's more likely to burn. Kind of like a child, a baby's skin. How you always have to put sunscreen because their skin is so sensitive. That's what happens when you use retinoids or retinols. It kind of thins the skin out, so you have to wear that protection. And think, if the skin is fresh and unprotected, it's going to get damaged super quick from the sun. And this stuff feels amazing on my skin. I really honestly will say that. I feel like it's a lightweight moisturizer. Always take it down through the neck. And any extra that you have, please put in the back of your hands and on your forearms, especially your driving arm. Your driving arm's the one that sticks out the window and is going to get the most wrinkles. Okay, so there you go. It is on my face. Honestly, truly feels like it's just moisturized. It feels good. We're going to go ahead and put some eyeshadow primer and start our eyes. Let this dry down just a little bit. I always like to do my eye makeup first. Actually, my moisturizers, my skincare, and then my eye makeup, because everything else can sit on my face a little bit longer and absorb better. And then you put your makeup right on top of that. So let's go ahead and do our eyes. Okay, so we're going to try Milani eyeshadow primer in the color 01 Nude Claire. Right, so I've never tried their eyeshadow primer because I am a total fan of the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion Eden. Like, I love Urban Decay. They never fail. They never like let me down ever. So let's try this one. I hope this one is similar or the same. I do love Milani products, and most of the time, like, I never have problems with them. Occasionally you get one or two that are just like, well, they could have done better, but most of the time, they're really awesome. So let's go ahead and just squeeze this and see what it looks like. So it looks like it's going to be like a foundation color, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and put it on the eyes and see if it's transparent or not. And it looks like it has just a very, very tiny pinch of color, but it's going on very, very smooth. If you have dry skin in your eyelids, I have oily skin in my eyelids, a good way to do this so it doesn't go on patchy ever with any eyeshadow primer is that you warm it up on the back of your hand, just like that. You warm it up and then it emulsifies, as you can see, it emulsifies, and then you just wipe it on like that. That's a great way to prevent it from like getting a little bit patchy with any eyeshadow primer that you use. So, okay, we have that on. Looks great, feels fine. It's drying down. Now, when I went to Ulta this Christmas season, I noticed that Urban Decay, Milani, and a lot of other companies were doing, pastels. This is the palette that I picked up. Nice mirror. But they were doing pastels, which I thought that was interesting. They were coming out with pastel colors in December. So we're going to go ahead and try this one. This is Gilded Pastels by Milani. So let's go ahead and just dive in and see. Do these perform like they should? Are they good? Are they worth your money? I don't know. Now, I don't think people really care anymore about this, but if like your eyeshadow is powdery, some people used to care about that kind of stuff. I don't. These are probably, at least this color is probably the most powdery I've ever seen an actual product. Look at this. Look. That's really super powdery. It might just be that one color. It's a very, very light peach. It's going on fine. I actually think it's all of them. Look, so the same thing. think the shimmers in here, I think the shimmers are absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning. Look at that. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Let me just swatch them. Look at that. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the mattes, I feel, they're pigmented, but for as much powder as I pick up on my brush, I would figure they were going to be more pigmented than that, because like the shimmers, I would buy this palette alone just for these shimmers. Look at that. And they perform really good on the eye. Now, am I disappointed? No, not at all. But I do feel that this is probably the most powderiest palette when it comes to the mattes that I've ever used. But they perform very well. I just wish that they had at least one dark color in it so I could kind of do my outer a little bit dark. But that's the eye look. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and then we're going to jump into the Milani eyeliner. Milani 17-hour wear. This is bold matte finish. I love a matte eyeliner. Love. But they all don't perform the same. 17-hour wear. That's what the tip looks like. It's a felt tip. Let's go ahead and just put it on the eye. See if it runs, if it's good, if it's not. For being as much liquid as going on my eye right now, it's not running into any of my fine lines or wrinkles or my creases. Really, really easy to work with. Wow, I like it. Okay, so I'm curling my lashes, right? I already did this eye, you guys saw that. And a lot of times, I'm gonna say 90% of the time, when I do this for so long, a little bit of the eyeliner will come off. Let's see if it came off or not. Wow, look, nothing on my lash curler. And the liner's still there. I'm telling you guys, like 90% of the time I have to reapply my, my eyeliner because it comes off when I curl my lashes, and that did not. And you see how close I am to the base, and it did not. I always like, I mean, I prefer putting on my liner first because my lashes are down. I can get it so close to my waterline. I get a straighter line instead of curling my lashes, then putting my eyeliner on. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so now let's try the Milani the Waterproof 1. This says it's up to 24-hour wear in the color 114 Black Noir. If you guys have problems with your eyelashes falling down, always get a waterproof formula. I know they're harder to take off. Just get some Neutrogena makeup removing wipes. They'll take off waterproof mascara. But the mascaras that are waterproof hold your lashes all freaking day. This is what it looks like. Nice packaging, different packaging, really pretty color. The Waterproof 1, okay? Kind of think of waterproof mascara like hairspray. That's what they're going to do. They're going to hairspray your curl and in place and set it. So let's see if this is a good. Honestly, I would say it's a good mascara. I really would. It's a very good mascara. I have very, very sparse lashes. They are not long by far. I always pull them out because I wear strip lashes and I don't take them off correctly. I just rip them off. But I will say good mascara. I do like it, but still has not beat. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but this has been my holy grail for 20 years, over 20 years, right? Holy grail for over 20 years. Just recently, this one, hands down, beat my holy grail. This is the Essence Lash Princess. It's called False Lash Effect Mascara in Waterproof. This actually makes me look like I have really big lashes. Like, yeah. But, so this is a perfect 10. This is a perfect 9, 8.5. And this one I would give maybe like a 7. Okay, I'm going to put some new lashes on real quick. I'll be right back. These are the Flirtatious Look Monarch Lash Pack. I don't know. I'm going to put one of these on. And I will be right back. Okay, so I finished up with my lashes. I'm just going to take some makeup removing wipes by Neutrogena, take this off the back of my hand. I figured we're going to go in with the foundation, and we might as well stick with Milani since I think we're doing most Milani in this video. So I'm going to do the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 foundation plus concealer in color 00 Light Natural, right? I haven't used this in a good minute. I need to shake it up, as you can see. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my skin, but I grabbed this new beauty blender that I have by Araceli Beauty, right? And I wasn't even gonna mention it because I'm like, a beauty blender is a beauty blender. They're all created equal, pretty much, right? Well, this is how big this one got, right? So that's the original size. That's how big it got. I was not gonna mention it until I actually went and put it in water because I've only found one other blender that was like this one. I hope it performs the same, but if I get really close, you can see it looks very airy, right? It's not like solid and dense. It's a very super airy. It looks like you have like all these tiny little, I don't know, texture air pockets in this in comparison to your typical beauty blender that's more dense. So let's go ahead and just try it on. I just took the makeup off the back of my hand. It's always a good idea to put your foundation on the back of your hand like this because it kind of warms it up. Warms it up, like emulsifies it a little bit on the back of your hand. Just like that. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and see if I love this blender or not. I don't know why I'm so much more excited about the blender. I know the foundation's good, but let's see what the blender looks like. When I tried this type of blender before, it made everything look so much more natural. And I don't know if, and it's probably because it absorbed a little bit more product and laid everything down a little bit more air-like. But this is a very, like, full coverage foundation. So it should look like I have a lot of makeup on. And to me, it's laying it down more natural. Wow. So I guess all beauty blenders are not created equal. I almost feel like, because I'm taking it at the tip like this, right? So I have it at the tip. I rub it into the tip and then I go here and I push that product down, right? And then what I do is I slide it to be where there's like no product. So I lay it down like this, and when I say I slide it, right? So I'm bouncing it, and then I kind of go here and bounce and take off that little bit of extra product, and it lays down like my freaking skin. And look at that. Look at all that extra that came off. And look at my skin. This looks freaking awesome. Obviously, this foundation is amazing. And I don't know why I haven't used it more often. Probably because it was a little tiny light for me. But since it's cold outside and I'm not getting as many rays, sun rays, this is my winter color. So freaking awesome. I'm going to go ahead and set my makeup. Okay, so I want to try this new powder to set my makeup. This is by Essence. It's all about the matte. It's fixing compact powder, right? I thought, hey, I mean, it's white, obviously, but isn't it? I thought I grabbed the translucent color. Natural matte finish, but it doesn't have the color. Anyways, let's go ahead and try it. I just figured it was a translucent since it's that color. Okay, I got a brush here. Make sure that I don't have any creases. And let's go ahead and just see what this looks like. This is a nice translucent powder. I'm only going to do half my face so I can compare. You know what? And I know I have so many powder brushes, but this is always the one I go back to. It's the e.l.f. I don't even know what it's called. I don't think it's for powder, but I use it for powder because I like the fact that I can go in there. It's a flat surface and it goes flat on my face. This powder's really nice. So I'm going to do half my face and then go look in the mirror. Such a nice powder. I almost feel like it made my pores minimized. It minimized my pores. That's what it looks like. You can't literally minimize your pores, but you can make them look a little bit smaller. And this is freaking awesome, guys. Like, honestly. And so nice. I feel like a broken record. Okay, so I finished up my blush, my highlighter, the whole bit. Now I thought I would try this new product that I got. Check this out. It looks so weird. You might even think it looks gross, but what you're seeing here are rose petals. This is by Girl Attic. It's a rose oil petal gloss. Now, what are the benefits? I have no idea. All I know, it has a lot of oils in it. A lot of good oils. It actually has, well, obviously, roses. Jojoba oil, rose, Ribes nigrum seed oil, Gania spinosa kernel oil. So it has a lot of oils, right? Let's just go ahead and try it. But I'm going to line my lips first because I don't want just a gloss. I'm going to line my lips in the Dose of Colors. This is in the Overdrawn Lip Liner. That's the color called Overdrawn. Kind of cool. Okay, let me just line them really quick. I'm going to fade it in a little bit with my finger, because obviously I'm just going to put an oil on it. I don't want to see a line. I'll tell you one thing. The liner dries down really quick. Does it smell good? But doesn't it look just so cool, weird? I don't know if you think that's gross looking, but I think it's pretty cool looking. Let's smell it. Oh my gosh. It smells just like roses. Well, duh, but it smells so good. And it feels like a thick gloss. I thought it was going to be like more oily. Very much like a thick gloss. I feel like this would be great during the winter, anytime. But if you suffer with dry lips during the winter, I think this would be great, because I don't know if you noticed right there all that dry skin. Now it feels much softer. And when I say that, like, I have all this dry skin. Can you see it? Look, right there. So it's hydrating my dry lips, and that dead skin is coming off because it has some oil on it. Anyways, I like it. I think it's great. Let me go ahead and finish getting ready. I'll be right back. Oh, I totally forgot to set my makeup. So we're going to do the Milani Fruit Fetish Make It Last. This is a setting spray in a mango coconut. That's this fragrance I got. So let's go ahead and just set the makeup. Whew, and that's a really strong, awesome sprayer. It does spray a lot though. I personally like a lot sprayed, because then I go back with my beauty blender on the side that doesn't have any makeup, and I kind of push it into the skin, and it gets rid of any powdered look and making the skin have that little bit extra of a glow. You guys see? Well, bam. So I'm just leaving the grocery store right now, and I did notice this. Like, I did notice that my under eye area where I put that blue product, the Tula product, like, it looks like my makeup has creased more than normal. And besides that, and the product rubbing off on my nose a little bit because I had to wear a mask in the store, everything else looks great. Like, I really truly believe that this sunscreen did not affect my foundation in any way at all. You can see it looks great. A little bit came off of my nose from the mask, but the under eye area from that stick, it just doesn't look too well. I mean, it doesn't look super bad, but it is creased a lot more than it should be. As far as the eyeshadow primer, like, I don't see any creasing. I do see a little bit of the eyeshadows when I do this, when I rub it, come up on my finger. But I think that's just because they're so powdery and I had to put so much on. But the eyeshadow primer, it's fine. Okay, so it's really late at night and my makeup's been on, I think, for around 7 hours. You can see that I'm an oily mess, right? But I'm going to zoom into my eye area so you guys can see this creasing and what I was talking about. I haven't touched my face at all. So you see all the creasing, how it's like a separation of the foundation. And then the creasing here. Let me zoom out just a little bit so you guys can really see. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. Looks really bad. You can see that I'm really, really oily. I haven't touched my foundation. And the nice thing is that the foundation is actually still in place. When I do that, yeah, a little bit comes up because I'm that oily. But for my foundation to be on this long, let's see if the eyeshadow primer did not crease at all, as you can see. I think the rest of the makeup, especially that I was so excited to try this Neutrogena anti-aging cream with SPF, especially knowing that my foundation did so good with that underneath, just makes my day even better, because I love if I can get an SPF with an anti-aging cream or serum or something in it. It's kind of like a 2-in-1. I have to put the serum on, wait for it to dry, put a moisturizer, wait for that to dry, then put a sunscreen. This is like, you know, all in one, and it didn't mess with my makeup. So that's a win-win. That's a happy for me. As far as everything else I think looks great. I would give a thumbs up to all the other products except that one. With makeup, it just does not work. Obviously, you guys see that, and that was the only area that I put that on my face. Everything else looks great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button, a little subscribe button, and the tiny little bell next to it for notifications of new videos. You guys stay healthy, stay safe, pray to God, go be righteous this year, walk a path, try something new, love yourself. I love all of you guys. Thank you for watching my video. Let's go ahead and just roll on over to the quote of the day. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.